With their 90-81 win Sunday afternoon against the Bulls, the Lakers are now 2 games over 500 for the first time this season. They've pulled a half game ahead of Utah in the West final playoff spot and rest just 2 games out of 6th. Are the Lakers officially to be reckoned with?
Yeah, they're 8-2 in their last 10. There's 18 games left to go. I think they're going to catch Golden State and Houston. Utah's going to have to chase one of those 2 teams. I know they played the Raptors the other day, but Kobe put up 41 last night. I think Howard had like 21 rebounds. He said they were going to make the playoffs, right?
And then
he said it.
And then Dwight came out and said it. Then Nash came out and said it. It looks like they're...
It's just copycat. It doesn't say water.
At least they're all buying in. That seems to be what's going on here. It seems like they're all buying into this championship mode, and it all starts with Kobe.
The important thing is that I'm saying it.
Yeah, well, I guess so. In wins this season, Kobe's averaging 7.1 assists per game. In losses, 4.4. He's also averaging more points in losses than he is in victories. So we're seeing that when Kobe can be a facilitator, everyone's getting involved. But I think a lot of this has to do with Dwight Howard's health. The fact that he's now back, seemingly, maybe not at 100%, but he's a lot closer to 100% than he was at least 2 months ago. He's being dominant on the glass again, like you said, 21 rebounds in yesterday's game. And he picked up 7 of those on the offensive end. If he can clean up the trash, because Kobe's going to shoot, Steve Nash is going to shoot, Jody Meeks is going to shoot.
I just think it's where they're going to be seated at this point. You know, the interesting thing to me is, will they end up playing the Clippers?
That would be if they get to 6.
People who aren't on the West Coast, I think that's a very interesting matchup, big brother, little brother type of thing, and you know.
Oh, it'd be just terrific television. I think that could be easily a 7-game series. All the games, at one arena. Yeah. Although I would actually feel a bit bad for the Clippers because in their home playoff games, you're probably going to see 80% Laker fans.
With all the people here on the East Coast clamoring for Brook Lopez and to get swapped there in LA, would you have made that trade a month ago?
Which one? Dwight Howard?
For Lopez, yeah.
If I was the Nets?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I would.
You think Howard's going to resign with him?
I think Howard probably is going to resign with him. I don't see why he wouldn't at this point.
He just frustrates me. He's never on the court. Or he is, and he's...
Well, I mean, he was an exceptionally durable player until he hurt his back last year. And then, I remember in the offseason...
He's too young to be getting hurt all the time.
He's a huge dude. Big guys get hurt, that's what happens. And
Olajuwon never got hurt.
Oh, okay, you've now...
Duncan doesn't get hurt.
Duncan's not really a big man,
He's a
though.
big dude!
He's a tall dude. He's not a big dude. Dwight Howard is huge.
Shaq didn't get hurt.
Dude, Shaq broke down. That's what ended up happening to Shaq.
He's 50 years old. He just retired.
Okay, but look, Dwight Howard, he has back surgery, and then he got pushback. When he first underwent the surgery, no one expected him to be back by January. That was the original timetable, and he's ready for opening day, for opening tip-off at the end of October. He played hurt for 3 months. Basically.
Oh, Kobe was giving him digs there. Get your ass on the court.
Kobe was. And then he ended up having to sit out anyway. So they really should have let him rehabilitate himself to the point where he was actually healthy to do something. But now we're seeing it. And this is the type of team that they have.
Rehabilitate himself? When you go to the Smithers Clinic?
No, he has to get rehab on his back. He didn't let it heal. He came back and he pushed it too far, and then he ended up missing more time.
Sure he gets enough massages.
Maybe so, but a back injury is something that you really have to let rest, and jumping up and down all the time with a 350-pound frame is probably not helping that.
He doesn't have any body fat. It's not like he's overweight.
No, but doesn't mean he doesn't weigh over 300 pounds. That's a lot of weight to be carrying around. And now the one problem I see, and this, I guess it's a good scenario to have if you're the Lakers, but where does Pau Gasol fit when he comes back? Apparently he's going to be ready by the end of the regular season. So now do you insert him right back into the lineup? Because with Pau in, the Lakers weren't very good.
He doesn't fit anywhere either. He's 7 feet tall. He doesn't fit anywhere. No, D'Antoni doesn't like the way he's played. He doesn't like his game. I don't know what his contract status is, but he's not going to be there any longer.
But he's so good. He's so good.
Tell that to D'Antoni.
Well, the problem is, it's not even with D'Antoni. It's with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is standing in the spot where Pau Gasol needs to stand to be effective. Pau Gasol isn't effective 16 feet away from the basket. That's just not helping the Lakers at all.
Did they win the championship with Gasol?
Yeah, they won 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know.
But now they have Dwight Howard.
I don't know why they did that. They could have just kept Gasol.
Well, I think they're looking for years beyond Kobe here. Kobe doesn't have all that much time left, and if you can get Dwight Howard, who, as of February last year, was considered to be a top 3 player in the league, I think you have to go get that. When the guy's only 26 years old, he has another 10 years left in him.
If he doesn't break down.
If he doesn't break down, but we're seeing now that given proper time to heal, he's coming back, he's a wrecking ball again. He's pushing people out of the way. I mean, Joakim Noah had a good game against him, but eventually everything's going to work out for them. So if they do get in, though, do you think they could beat the Clippers in the first round? Can they beat anyone in the first round?
Yeah, as long as Kobe's in the game.
You give him a shot?
Listen, I don't care if Gasol's in the lineup. I don't care if Howard's in the lineup. If Kobe's in the game, they got a shot. In a short series like that, he could, he just go possessed. The only people that are not beaten for certain is the Heat in the finals.
I don't think they beat the Thunder. I think the Thunder are too good, and I think the Spurs are a bad matchup.
I wouldn't wager that they would beat them.
Well, how about
anything with Kobe in there, I also wouldn't wager against them. I would just abstain.
It's a stay away bet for you. How about the Lakers right now, 22-1 to win the NBA title? Think that's a good bet? I don't, but do you?
Yeah, 22-1, sure. What are the Heat?
I believe the Heat are paying under. I think they're 1-2 at this point.
They're paying under, so you actually bet them and you lose money if you win?
You don't lose money, but you'd have to bet $100 to win 50.
Oh, all right. That's
minus.
Normal how it works. There's a vig anyway.
Yeah, but there's a vig. But generally on future odds, you don't see a vig. You were just saying Tiger 4-1. At least you win 4 times your money if you bet on Tiger.
Yeah, 22-1. It's a good bet.
I guess maybe. Do you really think if you played the rest of the season 22 times, the Lakers would win once? See, I don't. I don't think they win.
No, they only have to play it once and win once. No, I don't think they're going to win the championship. But if I'm going to plunk down $100 for 22-1, if I'm plunking it down on Kobe, it's not a bad idea.